The pre-orders are coming! The pre-orders are coming! Hide your wallets! The pre-orders are coming! Well, that was different. Within the next 24 hours, I will be updating the channel name from TheOneEyedCrow to Cryptid Nation News. TheOneEyedCrow will live on as my personal name and handle along with the logo, but TheOneEyedCrow as a channel name just didn't really mean anything. The name itself was actually the result of a mistake when I was making an Xbox profile many years ago, and it just stuck as my personal screen name for many different things. Now that this channel has settled into its niche as a MetaZoo news channel, I thought that we would change it to something that actually kind of makes sense for what we do on the channel here. And that's so new viewers stumbling upon the channel can easily understand what we're about and what they can find here. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Kicking off the news, the 4th of July promos launched this Monday in 2 waves. The first drop was at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and sold out in under 7 minutes. The second drop took place at noon Eastern Time and barely lasted a minute. Now, we voiced our opinion and MetaZoo listened. This was the first MetaZoo Marketplace release to have a limit in place. Each order had a limit of 2 promo cards. One 4th of July promo was kept back for each token holder, so you can pick that up next Friday, July 15th, alongside a Topps Wilderness sticker. Throughout that day, many more promos were given away to the community. 50 promos were given out to those who participated in the 4th of July Barbecue Picture Challenge in the 4th of July Barbecue 2022 Discord channel. Congratulations to everybody that won one of those. And on the evening of the 4th, Mike had done a live stream with Ham and Cheddar on Twitch, giving away 4th of July promos as well as eBay Wilderness packs, Nightfall packs, and CN1 packs. One lucky individual actually walked away with a signed CN1 Mothman. If you missed the drops and weren't lucky enough to win one of the giveaways, you're not out of luck quite yet. The promos are being sent to MetaZoo partners to distribute as they see fit. Some of these partners may put them up on their websites for a small fee, while others might be offering them as part of future UFO bundles. We got a look at the holofoil pattern for HiroQuest this week. We have our usual starry design here, but the added flair for HiroQuest is the caped H symbol you see in the middle right. The holofoil used will be the same as eBay Wilderness, which is a newer iteration that has a much more vibrant reflection and really allows those colors to pop. And during the MetaZoo hour this week, we got a tease of this HiroQuest snipe emerging from a laptop. Binary letters can be seen popping out of the screen, which translate to all of the letters necessary to spell MetaZoo. Though there is only one O character here. We're likely not seeing the full art of the card here, so that extra O that's missing could just be part of the full art off to the side. Last week's top story was all about the Faded Spade Kickstarter, specifically the shipping dates, which will allow MetaZoo to start receiving its first shipments in less than 2 weeks. This week we got a look at the back of the uncut sheet of Nightfall playing cards. The back of the cards will be black with gold accents. Grim, Headless Horseman, Wendigo, and Familiar can be seen in the etching, and I'm sure there's more beasties hidden in the art on the back of these cards. Alongside the uncut sheet, we finally got to see what the rainbow gilding looks like on the final product. Rainbow gilding was only available to NFT token holders, and they needed to go through a separate process to sign up for the gilding. We have yet to see the regular gilding design, however, from what I'm seeing here, I don't regret splurging for the gilding. We've been treated to a few more Invasion Toys teases this week, with both Poltergeist and the Purple Blob of Philadelphia being shown off on Facebook. It's also confirmed this week that the Invasion Toys figures will be accompanied by promos and have special variants to collect. MetaZoo partnered with Dim Mak again this week to release a set of rugs on Friday, July 8th at noon Eastern Time. 5 designs were released containing Mothman, Hodag, Piasa Bird, Loveland Frogman, and Jersey Devil. Each rug measured roughly 42 inches by 42 inches and were sold for $150. The rugs will come with their associated promo and will feature stitch art designs for the beasties. The print run is yet to be released, but I do have confirmation that it is very, very small. That's 2 varies. The rugs were on the marketplace for roughly 3 hours before the rugs were pulled. They were pulled. Rug pull. Okay, that joke is dead. All of the beasties in this release were Cryptid Nation based, so it's safe to say that we're going to expect Nightfall, Wilderness, UFO, and beyond in the future. And I'm actually planning to use these rugs in my studio here as wall art. Not only will it look good, but I'm really hoping it'll help with some of the reverb while I'm recording. And my daughters did see the Loveland Frogman as I was scrolling through on my phone. I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to be able to keep that one for myself. Rest in stickiness, my friend. This week's glimpse into MetaZoo's past was an image from Andy showing us the original egg plush design. number 00. It's the first of 5 prototype plushies, which likely means the first set of plushies went from an egg to a fully hatched Cumberland dragon in 5 iterations. The yellow rings in the prototype egg were much smaller and oddly resembled eyes. Hopefully we'll get to see further iterations of the prototype eggs as the year progresses. Now, going way back to April 25th, it was announced that the Flork t-shirts would be in our future. We're now getting a look at the Flork promo card mockup, which features beasties old and new. Mothman is front and center. Familiar beasties can be seen surrounding Mothman, such as Piazza Bird, Loveland Frogman, Grim, Momo, Bigfoot, and Snipe. Some newer beasties can also be seen, most notably the Turkey Bacon Lovin' Pig, and the Space Clam Lightning Beastie that was sent into space last month. The Discord then erupted into a Flork storm for an appropriately long amount of time for such an announcement. The MetaZoo Illustrated Novel Collected Edition book will be going to publishers August 12th, which is only a month away. The first book will collect Sam Sinclair's journey through the first 6 chapters of the story. It will be widely available in paperback, and there will be a limited supply of leather-bound copies that will be signed by Mike Waddell. If you're interested in the story and can't wait to get a physical copy, you can find all 6 chapters online at metazoogames.com for free. This perfectly descriptive image of a South Park Canadian wearing a Walmart name tag was used to hint that Canadian Walmart stores are going to be officially carrying MetaZoo products. The Canadian Walmart boxes will have maple leaves on them to denote that they're not from a real country anyway. Sorry, Jody. The details for the UFO release event in Roswell, New Mexico has been announced, and the best part? It's free. Tickets went live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on July 9th, and will get you into the release event being held on July 30th and 31st at the Roswell Convention Center in Roswell, New Mexico. Saturday and Sunday between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. will consist of 8-person pod sealed release events with booster packs as prizes. There will be a launch party Saturday evening that will consist of dinner, socialization, giveaways, spoiler packs, and a charity auction. Everyone will get a swag bag upon check-in on Saturday, and booster pack and Roswell promo cards will be given away each day. And it also sounds like we can expect a big reveal at 4 p.m, so I really can't wait to figure out what that is. Unfortunately, I will not be making it to Roswell this year. Good luck if you can make it. We got to look at various UFO cards and products this week now that UFO is only 3 short weeks away. First up, we have this image of a flame card with the UFO set symbol stamped in the bottom right-hand corner of the image. Since this doesn't look like it's a holofoil card, I believe what we're actually looking at here is one of the cards that will go into the UFO spoiler packs that will be released at San Diego Comic-Con on July 21st through the 24th. We have our first look at the release event boxes for UFO featuring this harpy-looking creature. We can expect to see 5 different promos in the release event boxes per the normal release structure. However, usually the beastie on the box is not one of them. We gotta look at a few zoomed-in images of cards this week as well, the first of which is this sunrise crystal. The colors on this card are beautiful, and I really hope we're gonna see more colorful designs similar to what we got with Prismora and Dragon of Akanto Falls in Wilderness. The text in the bottom corner mentions a sunrise, so it's safe to assume that this image takes place in the morning and most likely has sunrise in its name. The colors around the orb itself do not seem to hold a perfectly round pattern, so I'm speculating that we're actually looking at a sunrise shining through a dewdrop or other tear-shaped water. The second card we got to see has more colorful imagery. The background is reminiscent of the Cryptid Nation revived Mothman, and the artifact itself has a galactic rainbow-esque liquid inside. The text on the card mentions that it is a liquid used to create and maintain artifacts. The other notable feature of this card is that it has a staff stamp, hinting that we will see tournament support for staff similar to MZOs at the Casters Cup. There have also been hints that LGSs are going to get special packs to help support their MZOs. We get a look at 3 beasties from the UFO release this week. The first is the White Stag, which reads, "Just being in the presence of the antlers grants casters rejuvenating aura." Many casters believe that when 2 are spotted together in the same place, it is a sign of great prosperity or calamity. The interesting thing about those antlers is that they are the signature that Mike has been using for the last couple months when signing cards. The second beastie we gotta look at isn't really a spoiler, it's the UFO. This tease reads that there are many UFOs that dot the sky in the Cryptid Nation and beyond, but this class of UFOs works closely with the Men in Black in order to protect those alien beasties that casters seek to contract. So this hints at 2 things. We're going to see more than one type of UFO, and that the type of UFO that we're seeing here works closely with the Men in Black. The last beastie tease this week is for another one that we've seen, but this one wasn't expected to be released previously. Galrao was one of the cards that was accidentally sent to consumers and is the Earth beastie that was sent into space last month. Galrao is almost immortal and often found terrorizing farmlands. This beastie from the Ozarks is incredibly sensitive to sound. Galrao is the natural enemy of the Ozark Howler and the Fook monsters. We talked a lot about the UFO Pin Club in last week's update, but this week we got a look at how the sausage is made. Pictured here is a hunk of meteorite that you can see where the meteor has been bored out to make UFO pins. The meteorite hunk is rather thick, so we can assume that each bore makes multiple UFO pins. And the question is that the only meteorite used to make the pins? And if so, how many pins can be made from a single chunk of meteorite? The MetaZoo marketplace release of the UFO Pin Club has come and gone, both for the special NFT boxes and for the normal Pin Club release. However, you're not out of luck if you want to chase the meteorite pin. You can pre-order UFO Pin Club cases from Immortal Workshop. There's a link in the description below that will bring you directly to the product there if you want to check that out. Wilderness Revive boxes went live on Saturday, July 9th at noon Eastern Time, and this is our third Revive drop, so I think we mostly knew what to expect with this one. Boxes were sold for the usual $100 a box and will contain a redeemable card, as well as a blind pack promo for the set. There will likely be 10 boards in the set, and we've seen 5 of the art so far for Awful, Woolly Mammoth, Cumberland Dragon, Dragon of Akanto Falls, and Explosive Rabbit. Some are speculating that we will see a board for Prism Aura or even the ever-elusive Golden Ticket. Just like the 4th of July promos, these were sold with a limit in place. Each order could only contain 1 Revive box. But this didn't stop people from making multiple orders, one at a time, or creating multiple accounts to order multiple boxes. While the limit didn't fully stop scalpers from scalping, it did slow them down enough to give people time to buy into the release. The initial sale was up for 10 to 15 times longer than the Revive Nightfall release, at a whopping 9 minutes before being sold out. MetaZoo did go through and cancel rounds of suspicious orders as they normally do, which allowed the boxes to be available again for a few short drops, but were quickly snatched right up. And if you still missed out on Revive Wilderness, MetaZoo will be giving away 10 boxes to people that reply with their fondest memory of the MetaZoo community in the Reddit link below. Mike teased this image of sample cards coming out of the vault, and I didn't know there was a vault. But now that I know there's a vault, I can't stop thinking about what's left in the vault. Show us the vault, Mike! Alright, I'll settle down. I'll calm down. I'm good. These sample cards will be part of a care package sent to full set NFT token holders as of a snapshot taken at the end of February 2022. The care package is to reward those who held all 10 variants of the NFT tokens seen here. And while we're on the subject of NFTs, the PFP NFTs will be releasing this Friday, July 15th at noon. On July 15th, those on the allow list can get their PFPs for 0.1 ETH. To get on the allow list, you needed to hold a token or Genesis NFT during the May 15th snapshot, which was used to generate the whitelist for the event. Up to 500 of the Aokiverse passport holders are also allowed to mint on that day, and I was lucky enough to get in on the passport on the second wave that they opened for the allow list. So I'd like to say thank you to whoever made the decision to open that back up. The following day, Saturday, July 16th at noon Eastern Time, the public sale opens up to anybody that wants to get in on these NFTs, and on the 18th, all token NFT holders from the allow list will be able to mint a free PFP. They will still need to pay their gas fees, however. 4 days later at noon Eastern Time on the 22nd of July, your PFPs will be revealed and you'll get to see what you got. There will be 5,000 total PFPs up for grabs next weekend, spanning beasties from Cryptid Nation, Nightfall, and Wilderness. These PFPs have 2 utilities. First, only holders of the first PFP drop will be able to mint PFPs for future MetaZoo sets, the next of which is UFO. 1,000 new PFPs will be released with each future set of UFO, HiroQuest, and Seance PFPs being confirmed throughout the rest of the year. The second utility? Each year, a set of PFP-related collectible cards will be released and will only be purchasable by PFP holders. In short, PFP holders from this original set will get digital and physical exclusive merchandise. Before we get to our top story, you know what time it is. Time for trivia. Last week's question was from Argos at Argos Anonymous, and it was a bit of a riddle. I'm honestly not gonna ramble this off, so I'll just put his video back up real quick.
Cunning, old, sleek as jam, this prickly, prancing beastie can roll through the dunes and forever sup till the moon doth shine on his empty cup. What am I?
Thanks, Argos. And the answer to that is Cactus Cat. So let's get everyone that got that correct on the spin wheel here. We will click spin and we'll figure out who the winner is. And the winner is MetaMagic. Congratulations, you've won yourself a $15 gift card to Immortal Workshop. This week's special guest is somebody near and dear to my heart, somebody that helped with the channel really early on. Those of you who've been around for a while know that my milestone giveaways have all been done through Caster's Corner. And the person that helped me set that up is Caster MJ. So here with this week's trivia question is Caster MJ of the Caster's Corner Discord.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Some of y'all know me as Caster MJ in the Discords. I run Caster's Corner Discord as well as the Caster Corner official Instagram page. Come check us out. Our buddy TheOneEyedCrow asked us to do a video this week for the trivia question of the week. Got one right now for you. What's the only page in the moment right now with the self-destruct trait? Let us know.
There you have it, folks. That's this week's question. It'll be pinned in a comment below. Just answer it on that pin. If you get it correct, you will be in the running for next week's $15 gift card to Immortal Workshop. And while we're on the subject, the whole point of the trivia segment is to help grow the community and help with community outreach. So if you're a MetaZoo content creator, if you have a MetaZoo related podcast, blog, website, etc., and you're interested in doing this, please reach out to me and we'll get that scheduled. Now for the top story. UFO booster boxes are printed and sealed and in Mike's hands. Shipments are making their way to MetaZoo and shortly to partners and LGSs. The new tease that we're seeing with these boxes is that the UFO foil stamp is on the boxes and really shines since the boxes themselves are a flat foil design. Or maybe it's because of the extraterrestrial radiation. Now, the important bit for this week, UFO pre-orders for partners go live this week on Thursday, July 14th. You can find a list of partners on the MetaZoo website. I'll put a link in the description below for that. And there are 50 wonderful partners to choose from here. Please note that if you do see pre-orders up before July 22nd and they're not in the partner list here, then they're not legitimate. Now, if you would like to support this channel, I'd ask that you hold off an extra week and you pre-order through Immortal Workshop via the affiliate link in the description below. Pre-order prices will remain the same no matter where you look because of the MSRP rules. So be sure to look for special promos and bonus items to spice up the orders. That's really what's going to set people apart. The bundle on Immortal Workshop comes with a beautiful UFO theme mat with the Immortal Workshop and the One-Eyed Crow logos on them. Alongside that, you have a chance of one-of-one art cards and distribution promos. And also be aware that if you're taking part in pre-orders before July 14th, they may not be legitimate and you're risking getting your order refunded or worse, your money stolen. There's a really good video put out by Argos at Argos Anonymous, our guest from last week, that you should check out to learn more about that topic, and you can catch that right here. So thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.